The Prime Minister has refused to put a time frame on airstrikes in Syria after the Defence Minister admitted the mission could take up to 3 years. Tony Abbott says our forces will be there as long as they're needed.
Slapping and hopping through a PNG exercise regime before the diplomatic balancing act of the Pacific Islands Forum and ministerial stumbles over the Syrian military action.
Can you define number of years?
Oh, look, 2, 3 years, I can't say for exact terms.
Well, we don't really want to put a particular timeline on this, other than to say that they'll be there as long as needed, but no longer than necessary.
How long will Australia's military commitment last?
I cannot give you a date as to when that will be. We all hope that it will be soon, but we will not be leaving until the job's done.
The dilemma is, even when it is done, the humanitarian crisis won't end while the Russian-backed Assad regime's in place.
The Assad regime is a dreadful regime. It's been absolutely monstrous to its own people. We think that the Assad regime should go.
Through diplomacy, not military action. Not before ISIS is stopped.
That if Assad were removed, if Assad were to leave, who would take his place? One would not want to leave a vacuum that would give Daesh the opportunity to expand its ambitions further.
The Greens and refugee groups now want the government to speed up the processing of Syrian asylum seekers in offshore detention centres.
Their circumstances are no different to any other refugee who has fled Syria.
It won't be happening.
There's a world of difference between people in that situation and people who have done a deal with people smugglers.
Lane Kelcott, 9 News.